Assembly District 78, I'm your representative Chris Ward, and I wanted to bring you up to date on the latest news for our district. First, I want to give you an update on my legislative package this year. With support from Governor Newsom, I recently introduced a bill to ensure that our housing planning processes are inclusive of the most vulnerable Californians, those experiencing homelessness. AB 3093 will introduce 2 new categories into the regional housing needs allocation, those experiencing homelessness and those who are on the brink of it, so we can recognize and better plan for the housing needs of individuals earning the lowest incomes in the state. This bill recently passed the Assembly Housing Community Development Committee and now heads to Assembly Appropriations. Hate flyers continue to be the preferred method of bigots to sow the seeds of division, harass, and intimidate others based on their religion, sexual orientation, or ethnicity. Recently, a San Diego neighborhood was targeted with anti-Semitic flyers, one of several instances of this occurring within the last year. The Stop Hate Littering Act will make necessary updates to existing law by building on the Ralph Act of 1976 to ensure that victims are provided adequate protections, civil recourse, and create new legal tools for law enforcement to hold offenders accountable and deter hate activity. The bill will next be heard in the Senate Judiciary Committee. Finally, AB 1932 aims to provide a dedicated funding source for housing and homelessness prevention by eliminating the mortgage interest deduction for homeowners who own a second home or a vacation home. This tax benefit that California offers every year without question, but it results in a massive revenue loss to the state. While we are in the midst of a housing crisis, this could generate up to $200 million annually for California to permanently increase homeownership opportunities for first-time buyers, implement more homeless prevention strategies, and build desperately needed affordable housing for our extremely low-income constituents. This bill is currently eligible for a vote on the Assembly floor. May is Small Business Month, and I've handpicked 5 fantastic locations in our Assembly District that provide outstanding service to our community. In the next week on my social media accounts, you'll be able to learn a little bit about each of the small businesses I wanted to highlight and see a little footage my staff and I recorded from a recent visit. If you're not following me on X, Facebook, Instagram, or Threads, be sure to follow my official pages shown at the end of the video so you don't miss out on this exciting content. But here's a little bit more about each. Parent Share is a co-working space for parents who wish to achieve their professional or educational goals while not missing on their child's first steps and other developmental milestones. Their mission is to create a kind and nurturing environment for early educational development for children with parental observation and participation. They have spaces for infants, toddlers, and young adolescents to play and socialize while still being within earshot. The Divine Bubble is located on 30th Street in Normal Heights, and they sell crystals, essential oils, and offer spiritual healing services, and they host community events for all to enjoy. Their essence is rooted deeply in the profound yet simple belief that everyone deserves to be seen, heard, and honored for their unique narrative. At Del Dia Cafe, you can find delicious coffee, Mexican pastries, and breakfast sandwiches, all while enjoying decor inspired by the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. Local artwork adorns the wall, available for purchase alongside an authentic ofrenda and sugar skulls galore. Moto Yoga Studio is a community of inspired students joined together by their love of yoga and protecting the earth. Whether you're an absolute beginner or a more experienced student, they offer accessible classes that are challenging, healthy, and fun. Finally, Community Plumbing was started in 2017 to provide excellent and professional service to the San Diego area. While plumbers can sometimes get a bad reputation and you never know who you might be hiring when you use a big company, this family-owned business has served many of the bars, restaurants, residences, and businesses in the North Park, Hillcrest, and Mission Hills neighborhoods. I look forward to sharing more with you about our Small Business Month honorees soon. You may recall earlier this year I held a contest for 4th and 11th graders in our district to learn more about civics and encourage them to get involved in the inner workings of our government by creating an original piece of art. I'm pleased to announce that my office and community partners have chosen our finalists, and I wanted to share some of these amazingly creative submissions that were sent to us. Thank you to all the students who participated in our inaugural competition. I'm inspired by their work, and I truly appreciate everyone who submitted an entry for this contest. I look forward to seeing what you come up with next year. I want to extend my sincerest gratitude to the 2024 Holocaust Remembrance honorees, Miklos and Manya Wallenfels, who recently traveled to the capital to receive a certificate. Together, they have shared their stories of growing up in Nazi-occupied Europe and their account of the atrocities that happened before and during World War II, with countless others to educate them on the Holocaust. If you'd like to learn more about them, be sure to check out the video my office filmed while they were in Sacramento. The Tierra Fest Parade will take place on Saturday, May 18th at 10 a.m. The parade route will take place on Tierra Santa Boulevard between Santo Road and La Cuesta. There will also be a craft fair from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at New Break parking lot, as well as dinner, music, fun, and games for the whole family from 4:30 to 8. Be sure to stick around for the fireworks at 8:15. You can learn more by clicking on the link below. The 11th Annual Asian Pacific Cultural Festival of San Diego will be returning on May 18th. The event will feature cultural, traditional, and contemporary acts, as well as lots of family-friendly fun activities at this free event. You can visit the URL below to learn more. As always, I want to thank you for your support. I'm grateful to be your representative and work on these issues and so much more. One of the best ways to stay informed is to follow my social media accounts on Facebook, X, Threads, and Instagram, where you can know in real time what developments are happening or what I'm working on every day. And if you need any assistance at all, please know that my district office staff is available and ready to serve or answer any questions that you may have. Feel free to reach out to the contact information at the end of this video, and a staff member will connect with you as soon as possible. I wish you, your family, and your neighbors all the best.